EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Indianapolis Colts. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Smith catches left side. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. On 1st down, Justin Herbert throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey to about the 33-yard line. You look at this Colt defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll or chip away at their timing.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7. And 3rd and 1 now. Here's Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The Vikings send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. On play action, now Breeze. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Breeze now on first down. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. From midfield, here's Breeze. Going deep for Hopkins. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Here's 3rd down and 4. This defense for the Colts, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers. 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
You look at this Colt defense.
They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Herbert now.
Throw left side, taken in by Claypool.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 38-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Tyson Anderson there to get him down defensively.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Now it's Herbert. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They snap it to Herbert. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with a football. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
The Colts had 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best.
And off to the races down the right side.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
A big play there for Indy. 41 yards. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Albert Okwuegbunam.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield, because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up. That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and can be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Eluding the pressure right.
Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Herbert on first down now. Completion here to Claypool. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Herbert scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Vikings are back within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Breeze to throw on second down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I can't help it. Every time I see an empty backfield, I almost revert to college football because that's an immediate alert for a quarterback draw. We don't see it as much in the NFL, and he stayed in the pocket and threw one incomplete. But I think if you got a guy with wheels, it can be a really nice play because a lot of defenses, when they see empty, they come with pressure.
And without that protection, he took a hit there, went down to the ground. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On first and 10, here's Breeze. He's got his man Sharp complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Here's Breeze to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, defensively, they're doing everything they can to protect this early lead after giving up a touchdown on their last drive.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Herbert. This is Smith to the ground. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 37 yards. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 44 yards out, left hash. The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Locates Claypool on the crossing route. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Herbert. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. Herbert able to hit his target, Claypool. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 21. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To the air again, Herbert looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Kadarius Toney, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Over the middle to Smith.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to the 30.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. That is caught. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on, or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Breeze to throw again. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Linval Joseph breaking free and dropping him.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Throwing now is Breeze. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Micah Parsons in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine, because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket, because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's played well in between being dumped on his back, but every time he's had a chance to throw the football.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Vikings are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Herbert now. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. Can't get away, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's called the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. DeAndre Hopkins, 35 yards. And the Colts are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And these guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they were stopped on fourth down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So after the INT, it's Breeze. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now Breeze. That one complete to Bettis. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they're going to have a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Breeze on third down. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. So a big one coming now for Will Lutz. Oh, they're changing this at the line. The kick by Lutz is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
Well, you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Herbert operating from the red zone.
I know all players are taught from drive to drive, from series to series, let that go, right? Only focus on the now. But when that ball was tipped in the air, there's no way they weren't thinking about the interception that was thrown on the previous drive. Could this turn into a second one? And if it did, that could really change the way this game was going.
Herbert's throw here complete to Kelsey. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Herbert throwing again. Touchdown, Vikings. Travis Kelsey from 13 yards out. And the Vikings have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone left out a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 63 yards rushing for him now to this point. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for Indy. 45 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Now we'll give running left. It's Bettis. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Bettis again. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They're going to keep it on the ground. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. The offense on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Mike Edwards picks it off. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Now a play fake. Breeze. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Now a give up the middle to Bettis. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Breeze. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Colts have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Lutz with the extra point. And that will make this a 19-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up.
On Herbert, his third interception. Mike Edwards picks it off.
And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone. Up the middle they run with Bettis. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Again, they'll run with Bettis. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here's Breeze to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Herbert off of play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Again, Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. One last throw here for Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down, and he'll have it by plenty.